Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 16. We're starting out the day with a trip to Lassen Volcanic National Park, where nearly every trail is impassable due to snow. While this is a bit disappointing, I've really only got one thing on my mind: gold. Alright, so after a disappointing morning at Lassen National Park, we went to Reno. We enjoyed a little bit of In-N-Out. And now we're about 2 hours outside of Reno in Tahoe National Forest, going to Canyon Creek Campground. And here's the interesting news. I looked up online, and apparently Canyon Creek has gold in it. A couple 100 ounces were mined out of it in the early 1900s. And I saw a saying that I really like online: gold is where you find it.
Anything in there?
We didn't find any gold.
Might have made a mistake.
What do you got there, Evan?
Some chowder.
What kind?
Clam. I heated up on the dash of the car.
I think it could have been a mistake, I don't know. We'll find out right now. It in fact was a mistake, so we headed off to our next campsite just outside of Yosemite to continue our hunt for gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we can officially say Eureka, because out here, what is this river called?
I don't know.
It's probably best that we don't tell you, because guess what we just found in it? A tiny little piece of gold. All right, there's just only a small chance you'll be able to see this, but I'll try to get it from this side. Look at that.
Can you see it?
They can also see how nasty my fingers are. But look at that, we panned it out. It was in the black sand, and look at that.
That's just the start.
He was right. Over the next couple hours, we found a couple of nice little pieces of gold. Finding gold has always been at the top of my bucket list. So this has to be one of my favorite moments of the entire trip. Hell
I knew
yeah.
it. I saw gold in the pan. We knew it was coming.
Somebody gave him a vein. All right, so we had to have a night at a motel last night. We were both so unbelievably beat up that I felt like my body was made out of concrete, and we were so dirty. And Evan has a pretty bad sunburn. So we were just chilling in the hotel room in the AC. and we put on the like YouTube on the TV, and we see default YouTube, which is really shocking. It is so disturbing. But the worst part was we were suggested this guy Jordan Matter. His whole thing is that he just like pimps out his daughter.
He's
and
11, no, 12, 11 to 13.
She's
pretty
like
much he's been doing it her whole life.
Yeah, and his whole thing is like, my daughter has her first kiss on a date. There's like, my daughter's 21 for the day, and the thumbnail is like, she's drinking and being held by a boy.
Yeah, one in every 3 thumbnails makes some reference to her kissing somebody.
It is really disturbing what the default YouTube is. Big tree. Okay. What are you doing? Still filming me? Recording? It's time to see the
So we're
biggest.
here at the Sherman tree. It's the biggest tree in the world. We're gonna see how big it is.
No, you gotta redo that for sure.
What's up, guys? This is Nick's big road trip. We're about to see the biggest tree in the world at Sequoia National Park.
We're out in Death Valley. And Evan thinks he's gonna die. The heat is pretty extreme. The sun is ridiculously strong.
It's like 100 degrees here, I think.
The sun, you can feel it baking your skin. I understand why you could die out here. We're down in the Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in all of North America. It's negative 282 feet or something like that. And I've always wondered why, when you're in a super low place, is it really hot when heat goes down, or no, heat rises and cool air goes down. And yet when you're in a low place, it's super hot. But yeah, it's all like salt flats. We're walking on salt. So we made it up to northern Nevada, which is a place that I've never been before. Right now we're in a place called Cleve Creek. There's a nice creek down there somehow, despite the fact that we're in a pretty desolate desert. So the plan for tomorrow is to go to Great Basin National Park. And then we're gonna head east to Salt Lake City where my brother Aaron lives. We're gonna stay with him for a little bit and get into some mischief. No way. Oh. Jordan would have loved it here. This is bone heaven. Oh my God. What do you think it is?
A cow?